Yeah. I think we start getting into our mock drafts a little bit, talk about the offseason a little bit, because it's an exciting exciting draft coming up, because there's a lot of things that could happen. I think there's a lot of good guys to go in this first round.
Yeah.
We'll go pick by pick. I mean, I think it seems you guys all know who you have there. We all know who's going number one. I have Trevor. I assume you guys have Trevor going number one too.
No, I have Justin Fields actually.
Oh my god.
Do you think I'm dumb? Do you think I'm dumb?
Of course.
I'm dumb.
Urban Meyer coached him.
I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb. Come on. Like
NHL 21 with the other one. No, me
exactly. Yeah, Trevor. Yeah, obviously.
All right, number 2, New York Jets.
Penny Sewell.
I got Fields.
I'm Zach Wilson.
Oh my god.
Interesting. Okay, I think they're gonna keep Sam Darnold. I think you give him that chance, Penny Sewell on the offensive line, because let's be real. He has no blocking receivers or defense. How can you expect him to succeed? Do I think he's a solution? No. But I think the other positions are more of a priority at the moment rather than getting that. Because after Trevor Lawrence, none of these guys are surefire. Not a single one.
But how I see is, it feels like with a lot of these coaches, these new coaches, it feels like they find their guy, their quarterback, honestly.
And I get that.
It feels like we have a lot of smoke screens. I know Robert Saleh said that, and if we go through all the other new coaches after this, but I know he was kind of like praising Darnold, but it's like Kingsbury did that with Rosen. Like it's a bunch
is it
of talk.
just a smoke screen?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I think so. And I saw it all year last year with Miami with Tua and this is the year of the smoke. This is smoke screen season, and I think they're going to start all over, in my opinion. I really do think.
At 3, I have Miami taking Devontae Smith.
I say so too.
I had Jamar Chase. I think that. So this is a big debate this year: Jamar Chase or Devontae Smith. I think athletically, Devontae Smith is the best. However, I think the Dolphins. I think Jamar Chase is a little bit of a safer pick in the sense of not because I know Devontae Smith won the Heisman. I get it. I think he was well deserving best player in college football this year. But if you look at the transition to the next level, bigger, faster, stronger, again, it's not. I don't want to hear this excuse of, well, Devontae Smith isn't durable enough. He's not big. I just think that it would benefit the Dolphins the most if they have a guy who's a little bit taller.
You have Devontae Parker.
Aggressive one-on-one catches, but also does have a little bit more meat on their bone.
Yeah.
Is able to put their head down and get a couple extra yards. I'm not saying Devontae Smith can't do that, but I think Jamar Chase is somebody who I have seen time and time again play like Justin Jefferson.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that would be perfect for Miami.
I know about Miami. Gets separation off the cornerback. I think Devontae Smith can do that better than pretty much anyone else, maybe besides Jalen Waddle. But that's like pure just speed.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that worries about Devontae Smith, like you said, is size. He didn't weigh himself, and he didn't do any of the measurements at the Senior Bowl, which is a little bit.
He's like 180, 175.
Honestly, he might be like low 170. Honestly, but what he brings in route running, in catching, in a lot of things. Mike Parker, who is see you later, Pete.
Get up and leave.
This guy said, "See ya." I think they need they have their one-on-one guy with Devontae. I think they need someone else that can really suit like an RPO sort of style that Tua succeeds in, which Devontae Smith can.
And I think you said that really well too, because look at
Thanks.
Buffalo,
Yeah.
and other than Stephon Diggs, who else had a good season? Cole Beasley, slot
Yeah.
receiver, 1-on-1, 24/7.
Yeah.
So you have two real good receivers then with Devontae Smith. So at that point, it's really just preference. Well, who do you want? Do you want a speedier guy, or do you want a guy that'll be able to kind of beat you up top? So
Yeah.
it's, but
Yeah, exactly. Hey, what's up, kid? Nice to see you.
Made my return.
Yeah, appreciate
so-
you just ignoring me. But I love it.
Atlanta at 4.
Whoa. We're at 4. Okay. But I would say my last thing.
No. We're around 3.
My thinking at 3 is I like Jamar Chase more personally, even though I think Devontae Smith is phenomenal. I'm just thinking you're going to get your Alabama guy to go with Tua, and that's the move.
Okay.
I
The first overall pick.
do agree with that logic. Played with him, knows what's up.
Yeah. I don't think
Makes
Jamar
sense.
Chase will be a bad wide receiver. Absolutely not. I just think with fit, I just think Devontae Smith's going to be a better
Which
fit.
I respect.
I think Jalen Wald's a better fit too.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, in my opinion.
So 4 for the Falcons. Who do you guys have?
I had Trey Lance go to Atlanta.
I had the Penn State boy, Micah Parsons.
Okay. I think
I
Micah
had
Parsons
Justin
could go
Fields.
3 to Miami.
Yeah,
But
who
I
had-
don't know.
Tev, what'd you have?
I had Justin Fields.
Oh, okay.
I think Justin Fields is going to be a little bit of a bust. I don't want to say he's going to be a bust, but I don't think he's going to be.
He's overhyped. He's overhyped a little bit.
Yeah,
Or
I know
is
there
he
was a-
overhyped, or it's kind of like it's overhyped, but it's like this is like the best that we got in this class.
I think they need to have a very run heavy with him, as in he runs the ball too. I mean, he's a fast kid, so I think that he needs to be in that role. So, I mean, we'll see. Not for me. Not a humongous fan of him, but I think that he can. Hopefully, if he surrounds himself with the right coaching and the right situation, I think it'll be okay for him. But I don't really see it working out too well. So.
Okay.
I think they just I don't know. I don't see them like riding off with. I just don't see him picking that high for him just to sit behind Matt Ryan. In my
I
opinion.
don't disagree. I don't disagree.
Yeah.
with
I think
that.
Matt Ryan could be out of Atlanta.
But
I don't
that,
think
that
so.
was my thinking.
I don't think so. I think he stays.
Because they made the announcement. They're saying like Julio Jones and Matt Ryan could go if the next coach doesn't want him. It really all depends. So I think if they do get rid of him, Trey Lance comes in. But now looking at 5, because I had Penny Sewell off my board, I had Rashawn Slater, the tackle out of Northwestern, coming into the Cincinnati. I think they need offensive linemen. Burrow, we saw just get absolutely smashed last season. They need good linemen. I think he's a surefire guy to put in your lineup.
So I had the same logic, but I just had Penny Sewell.
Yeah, I have Penny Sewell as well.
So hey, nice pick those.
You do. This guy's smart, man. This guy's smart.
Then at
Yo, Evangelos, I like you, kid.
Hey, man. Yo, CISOs, you can stay. You can
Not too
stay.
bad.
That's me.
Hello.
CISOs. 27.
But now at 6, if I'm Philly, you can't not take Jamar Chase. It's just I don't want to see him in the NFCs. Trust me.
I had the same logic, opposite player, Devontae Smith.
I had Jamar Chase.
Okay. Okay.
We are smart, man.
We're on the
We are
same
really smart.
wavelength here, you know.
Yo, big brain.
Yes. Yo, we should do this podcast thing. Like this is pretty good, man. Like
But now coming at 7, I'm taking because Matt Stafford I think is gonna be gone. I'm bringing in Justin Fields. I think they're gonna take Justin Fields.
And I had the same logic, other quarterback, Trey Lance.
Okay.
same logic. Trey Lance as well. Yo, this
I actually didn't have Trey Lance even getting taken in the first round. I saw him falling.
This guy.
Yo, this
No,
bozo. Get him out of here. Get him
I
out of here.
understand. No, and I get it. And, it's tough to tell. Is he going to be another Carson Wentz? Because let's be real, Carson Wentz isn't doing too hot. So I think that scares some teams.
Did they have a season like the FCS? Did they have a season?
I
Like,
think he opted out. I think.
okay.
Could be wrong. Don't watch
forgot.
FCS. I just watch those late night Pac-12 crappy games. So
Yeah.
Oh, down there, Oregon.
Oregon State. Yeah.
I love watching Pac-12 football at 2 a.m.
Okay, respect.
So number
Now-
8, Carolina Panthers.
Zach Wilson.
I have Zach Wilson too.
I have Mike Parsons. I think they still didn't get over the fact that they lost Luke Kuechly, and throw Parsons in there, instant starter. However, I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. The reason I didn't pick Zach Wilson here is because I feel like they're a team that will either stick with Bridgewater or try to trade for Watson.
Look,
I think they're a team I think they're the sleeper team in all of this that's going to try to get Watson.
but in all honesty, yeah, they are going to go for Watson. Maybe they could package Wilson, and maybe they draft and trade Wilson. But
It really wouldn't even surprise me if here is where we saw if they get Watson. This is where you see the Texans picking.
okay, that is very true. And you could see them. I could still plug in Houston. I'm still having them take Zach Wilson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
I just see it as a way as I don't think Teddy Bridgewater's coming back. And also, they didn't pick a single offensive player last year in the draft. So I think they might try to get a little more heavy around the new quarterback.
I didn't even realize that.
They did, yeah. I was watching the Senior Bowl, and Matt Rule, the Carolina Panthers, were coaching, and then they brought it up. I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot. They didn't.
Who was their first round pick again?
Oh, Derek Brown. From
Okay,
Auburn.
and I know their second pick was Gross Matos from Penn State.
Yeah.
But I think just Bridge. Oh no.
Oh yes.
I could just see Ted. I could hear Ted giggling through my terrible connection, and I'm like, that's how I know I'm starting to lag. Let's be. Come on, calm down there. But that's not the point. Let's be real. Teddy Bridgewater is not the future. Rule wants a guy.
He never was.
He never was. He's a plug-in temporary guy. He's a bridge between Cam Newton and whoever the next guy is. Rule wants his guy. And I think that's Zach Wilson for them. Whether Zach Wilson be successful is a different thing because he hasn't had that experience like other guys have in bigger schools. You see another Mitchell Trubisky case. You never know. But I'm excited to see it. And one of the main reasons why I saw who I had Trask fall out of the first round was there's one less team that needs a quarterback than the amount of quarterbacks available. I think one of these guys are going to fall out of the first round. And it's either going to be Trask or Mac Jones. But we'll get into
that in a little bit.
Now at 9 is where I had Micah Parsons go to Denver.
I had Quiddy Pay from Michigan. The edge rusher.
Okay, I got you.
I had Patrick Surtain go here.
Respectable. I mean, this is a very
Their
defensive
secondary
team.
is horrendous. I think they need a lot of help, especially in the secondary. And I just felt like Surtain is the most sure pick for that position right now.
Yeah.
I was going to say Micah Parsons is very much a certain pick.
I agree that Micah Parsons is also short, but I think for secondary, Chase is really good.
I say Quay Pay. God damn, I can't say his stupid name. Is because Von Miller, I think his contract's up. He was got injured and he's had off the field problems now to deal with. I think it's like some sort of domestic abuse.
I didn't know that.
I think something not good. So his time might be up in Denver. They'll probably want to get someone beside Bradley Chubb. So that's how I see it.
And he hasn't really been anything to,
especially as a top pick.
Excited about
injuries. He struggled with injuries. Bradley Chubb. I think he had a good rookie season, but the defense isn't too hot. Besides Justin Simmons. Besides that there's really nothing there for Denver.
They're a team that you're not too excited to watch.
No, absolutely not.
Frankly, they have who do they have as? They don't have. Do they have Ruggs?
No, they
Jerry
have Jerry
Jeudy.
Judy. Jerry Judy.
Jerry Judy and
Jerry
KJ
Judy's
Hamler?
good.
I don't even think KJ Hamler's that good.
They have a very young core of guys that could be very good.
Which
I
is
think
good, but I mean, their quarterback just looks abysmal at times. There's times, and
I hate him.
I hate him. I think he's cocky, but that's not the point. I'm talking just about ability. There's times where you watch him and you're like, wow, that kid can play football. Stop throwing.
He's a poor man's Josh Allen. He's Josh Allen without the development.
Cowboys. I'm sorry.
No. I just quickly want to say I love Phil Lindsay. They gotta use him more. That's all I gotta say.
I really
about
like
Denver.
him too because he's a good pass catcher.
Melvin Gordon isn't that good.
Yeah, he's not that. He's a little washed.
I mean, Philip
So, yeah.
Lindsay is
Oh, I guess we're not.
no. I'm just saying that. I'm saying that he's a good receiving back and can run. He's just a guy you'd love to have in your backfield. And they just don't use him. And there goes my internet. This is phenomenal. I see you smile.
God. Again,
Oh, I see you smile. I just
you
see
might have
this.
to relocate. I guess.
No, I'm gonna have to. I told you I'm gonna get an Ethernet adapter or something. But it's
right.
funny that because I know like Evan's just smiling there with his goofy ass smile. What I like, he's just like just frozen.
All right, so number 10, Cowboys.
I had Surtain.
Patrick Surtain. This guy's smart.
Ready for who I had?
Oh God.
Kyle Pitts.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't
All
think
right.
I was thinking
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
They don't have a great tight end.
since Witten.
Could just be another pick where Jerry Jones is like, I got to reload with offense. But after this year, their defense is terrible.
They need every defensive
So
spot.
I might even see them try to like trade up or something to
Get Micah
get like
Parsons.
or an edge rusher. I mean, their defense is horrible. And I know you don't like Smith a lot because they were saying that he roams a lot on the field. He doesn't really do what he's supposed to do, which blows my mind. Just let him do what he wants. He's a beast. But I thought that, that those are the two schools of thought, and I went with my gut, and my gut was telling me they're going to load up on offense, and that's going to be the surprise pick of the beginning part of the draft that day or that night, and it's going to be Kyle Pitts.
Okay, now number 11.
I want to quickly
ahead,
say the reason I said Patrick Surtain because I feel like that they've been trying to replace Byron Jones.
Mm-hmm.
My opinion.
Again, the logic's there. I just think it has to.
The logic's there, but you're dumb.
What?
The logic's there, but you're also stupid. So fuck you.
No. What my point is,
I know.
Patrick Surtain is there because I don't know if they want to
Yeah.
reach for J.C. Horn or the kid from Virginia Tech, and obviously we'll see.
Gotcha.
We'll see come draft night. So
Okay. And now with the Giants at 11, this is a pick that they go many different ways. And okay, this is not who I want them to take, but if I'm Dave Gettleman and I see Surtain come off the board, they will panic selection and take Caleb Farley, cornerback of Virginia Tech, because they want a cornerback bad.
So I think so. Here's what I'll say. The logic of that is 1,000,000% spot on. But now that you add Joe Judge into the equation, it's like, hey, let's not reach. We can find a cover corner. We can find a guy later in the draft. Let's go ahead. Let's give Daniel Jones some help. Poor guy doesn't really have anybody to throw to. Let's just draft the wide receiver. I think they will take Jalen Waddle. Perfect world if I'm a Giants fan. I'll lay it out really quick. They sign Allen Robinson or the guy from Detroit.
Cut Golden Tate, possibly.
Marvin Jones.
Yeah, Marvin Jones, thank you. I freaking hate Golden Tate. I think he sucks. So they sign one of those two or Chris Godwin, one of those three guys this year.
At least one of them.
You don't have to draft a wide receiver. So you're either between Surtain and Micah Parsons.
There's also a lot of depth at this wide receiver position as well. So you get someone good at the second, third round.
So I think that if those two guys are off the board,
Could
I
trade down.
think, and Kyle Pitts is off the board, you have to kind of trade down. Because at that point, it's just start getting more for, don't
Just reaching.
overvalue. Exactly. Regroup, figure out what you need. If you really think, hey, Nate Solder's retiring, hopefully, hate to say it, because I don't think he's good, then draft the kid from Northwestern, at least if he's not, if he's there. But
He's
if-
going to be
if-
gone. There's no way he makes it to.
So perfect world, though, I'd like them to draft defense, being they sign a wide receiver. However, knowing the Giants, they won't sign a receiver in free agency.
Hmm.
So I think they're just going to draft Jalen Waddle.
I say Waddle as well.
Okay. Now going to 12, I had Jeremiah. I'm not going to try and say his last name. Is a linebacker out of Notre Dame.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, baby.
I have
He's a
him
beast.
going to San Fran, trying to fill a couple spots on defense, especially with some injured players coming back. I think he's a beast, phenomenal player, and he's going to fit in beautifully in San Francisco.
I had an offensive tackle, Rashawn Slater from Northwestern.
Okay.
Oh, nice pick. I
Thanks,
had
boss.
Caleb Farley, cornerback from Virginia Tech. I think their secondary needs a little bit of help, especially Sherman's getting a little bit older. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not too much to say there. But now 13 is where I have Kyle Pitts going to the Chargers with Justin Herbert. It's going to be a very dynamic offense. Now you put him across some Keenan Allen. You put a young quarterback, Eckler, in the backfield. It's going to be an electric offense.
again, I think the logic of that is one again 1,000,000% spot on. The question is just going to be is he going to be available for that?
Yeah.
And I think that's just all it boils down to. So
It's if he gets past the Giants, really.
yeah, toast.
Yeah. I had I say that they add some more linemen, in my opinion, and they pick a Samuel Cosme from Texas. Just get more protection for Herbert.
So I had the
Just-
exact same idea. However, I had Rashawn Slater, and
Okay.
there's not much to say there. So let's jump into the next pick. I had Samuel Cosme go 14 to the Vikings. However,
However,
this is a team, maybe not in this draft, but in an upcoming draft, they need a quarterback. Kirk Cousins just doesn't cut it.
Do they pick like a project, like a Sam Ellinger, maybe
in a later round.
in a later round? Like although I'm not the biggest Ellinger fan, but still, like I don't know. I same idea. Offensive lineman. I went with Elijah Vera Tucker from USC. A
Here's
little bit more
where,
athletic, a little bit more rangy. So
here is where I went.
Toast.
wait, what do you say?
You're a man of culture.
I am a man of cult.
Oh my
This
God.
guy gets it.
Here, I went with an edge guy. This is where I went with Kwity Paye from Michigan. I
Okay.
think that's another hole they have there. It comes to every team has that, couple 3-4 spots where they could go.
Oh my god.
Yes.
What, could you not hear me? Was I lagging again?
It was,
Oh, I know what you said. I got the
it wasn't as
point.
bad, but
No, it wasn't as bad.
It was a minor one. But yeah, I think that's an easy one there.
oh my god. Oh my god again.
I like when the
Oh my
bar
God.
comes over the
The
middle.
audio listeners are gonna be like, what the hell?
The bar comes over the middle and goes, your internet connection is unstable. Next time, Toast, if I don't get the adapter doesn't come in, you are going to record.
Absolutely.
So 15 Patriots. Who do you guys have?
15. I was pondering Mac Jones for a little bit, but Belichick's not taking quarterback in the first round. Never has, never will. I think they're going to go with Gregory Rousseau. I don't know how to say his last name.
Gregory Rousseau.
Out of Miami. I think he's phenomenal. There's a lot of good
So-
outside linebackers and edge rushers in this.
I had the same thought process, different player, Kwity Paye,
Yeah.
Michigan guy, hard worker. Does his job.
You know your Michigan guys pretty well. You
Good
face
kid.
them sometimes.
The big house.
Oh,
All right. I went with this guy because they've been trying to find this replacement. Kyle Pitts. They're trying to find that Gronk. They're trying to find that Aaron Hernandez.
You haven't
type of
fallen all the
player.
way to 15. That's good.
I
If
say
he's there, they'll
so.
take him. They'll take him.
Wait, who do you have? Kyle Pitts?
I have Kyle Pitts. I think he slides, and they've been trying to find that replacement for Gronk and Aaron Hernandez. Like they've been trying to find that guy. And who are their tight ends? Was it Ryan Izzo?
He's
Who? He sucks.
They're
He
blockers.
sucks.
They're
He's
not there for
supposed-
offensive reason.
He's practically a long
They
snapper.
drafted 2 tight ends last year. and like the
Oh
same.
yeah, and they stink.
And they both stink.
But yeah,
They both trash.
but now
They're both Kyle Trask.
now at 16, Arizona Cardinals. I want a mobile guy. I want a blocker for my quarterback. I want Christian Darrisaw, offensive tackle, Virginia Tech. Get a guy with some footwork. I can fit that scheme a little bit, and I think he's a nice spot for Arizona.
Okay, I went in defense because that defense sucks. Vance Joseph sucks. They find someone who can play alongside Pat Peterson, maybe potentially replace him, Caleb Farley from Virginia Tech.
I had J.C. Horn. Again, same idea. So I think
guys on the same wavelength here.
I think both schools of thought were perfect. Kyler Murray doesn't get protection. Defense sucks. They went defense last draft. Can see them go offense this draft. However, it's just going to be one of those things of are they going to get the sexy pick like the Isaiah Simmons? They didn't need Isaiah Simmons last year.
And they barely used him.
They barely used him.
The Giants wanted him to.
He would have been I would have loved him in Miami. He would have been a beast.
If the Giants drafted Isaiah Simmons, I would have put my head through the glass.
No, but Giants fans wanted him. You know Giants fans wanted him.
Well,
So.
I didn't.
You're not a normal Giants fan. You watch like film and actually care.
Making generalizations.
I'm saying
are you assuming him? Are you assuming his passion?
I'm saying for the casual Giants fan, they see the flashy Isaiah Simmons. Yes, 100%.
No, I got it.
You know, are they going to go for need or are they going to go for want? I think they need both, but what are they going to do?
It's one or the other.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then, but they also have an offensively minded head coach that could also sway it too in that direction, where he wants his.
Who was a losing coach in college?
Yeah, I mean, who do you have? He had Mahomes, not Kyler. Oh my God, Baker Mayfield, and don't forget he started Davis Webb over Baker Mayfield.
What did you say?
I said in college he started Davis Webb over Baker Mayfield. You know your boy Davis Webb. Oh my God. My internet is just.
Wait a minute.
Oh my God. But I said they started Davis Webb over Baker Mayfield.
Hey, hot take. Cliff Kingsbury gets fired. It gets fired after like the season. After the season or something. After 2021.
You think so?
I think so.
Wow. Damn.
I wouldn't be shocked if they don't.
That's a hot ass take.
It's a hot ass take. I hate hot ass takes. I know I'm probably going to redact it in next couple months, but he's not that good of a coach, and he's making Kyler Murray a pocket passer, and that's dumb. 17.
Christian Barmore, D tackle, Alabama. That's a perfect Gruden pick. He loves those hard nosed D tackles, linebackers. It's just I see that lining up beautifully. I mean, he's balled out at Alabama. I think he's
Joseph Osai, Edge, Texas. That pick they had in the 20 Cleveland Farrell, not it.
Yes, I had it. I also had Joseph Osai too.
No, did you?
I'm dead. I am. As
yes.
Well. Come on.
Okay, now here at 18, I think we all have
sucks.
Miami taking Najee Harris.
Me too. Actually, I had Travis Etienne. No, I had Najee.
I mean, another Alabama guy, another mix into your Alabama offense.
Just a great scheme fit.
Like in Madden. Do you think he's got a hidden dev?
This guy sucks.
All right, Washington.
I have Waddle fall to Washington.
Wow. I don't. This fucking guy.
So it's acting like he didn't have Kyle Pitts go to New England at 15. You know?
All right, dude. He didn't have Jalen Waddle falling to 19.
To 19. Hear me out, but
are
a lot of those middle round teams don't need receivers.
All right. To be fair, if anyone would fall, it would be him because of his foot.
He had an injury. A lot of those teams don't need receivers. A lot of them need linemen and defensive players. I see him slipping almost like you saw Rodgers slip, not because he's not good, but because teams don't need him or don't want to take that risk on an injury.
But still, like someone will take a flyer on him. Like maybe like an Arizona could take a flyer on him.
Arizona could. I mean, Oakland won't. They got Ruggs and they have
Vegas.
Aguilar.
Las Vegas.
My bad. Vegas. New England won't take him because he just doesn't believe in skill positions in the early rounds. Minnesota could, but they already have Thielen and Jefferson. No need. The Chargers, if they take Pitts, no need. San Francisco, I guess, is the only place at 12 I could possibly see them, but they're going to take defense, I think. So
I guess so, but fuck you.
Sorry, I
had
thought
them take an offensive tackle.
Me too.
Christian Darrisaw.
Yeah, I had him.
Hey, did you really?
That's how I had.
This guy's good.
I had him go to Arizona. Watch it.
This guy's culture.
This guy's got
I'm gonna get the perfect first round. Don't worry.
Giants. This guy's got to be a scout. Like, come on, bro.
My dream job.
Yeah.
Judge,
Honestly, they could pick any offensive lineman. Washington, they just got to protect Alex Smith before he breaks his leg again. Like, come on.
Is he going to be the quarterback next year?
He might.
He's gonna
I think
start
so.
the
So
season.
here's what I'll say. Again, two thought processes is I think they might even take Trey Lance or
I can see them going for Deshaun Watson, and that scares me.
No.
I think
they
I
just,
don't think so.
They just don't have the draft capital
No.
or assets.
you know what I think is going to happen? I think they're going to make the most idiotic move possible and pay Cam Newton.
Oh, because Ron Rivera. They wouldn't.
God.
I don't think Ron Rivera would do that.
I think they're going to pay
Really
Cam
bad.
Newton.
I don't disagree with that. That might happen.
I think they're just going to draft the Trey Lance.
And they have the old GM too, Marty Turney. They have the whole gang. They have the whole gang back.
Cam Newton, I really think that's my genuine belief that he's going to go to Washington, and I'd be all on board for it.
Wait, I have a quick question, and it's a little bit of a side note, but it has to do with the draft. Do you got wait, no for me or no for Peter?
Just speak.
I'm just listening to your balls talk.
Do you guys look at Twitter to like get leaks before the pick or no?
No.
Only music.
Because I did last year, and I was like, I didn't for the Giants picks, but like I did for the other picks. So I'd be like, "Oh, I can't believe they picked him." My dad's like, "Shut up!"
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You texted me for one of those. You texted me like, "Did you see they picked him?" I'm like, "The TV's not even there yet. How do you?"
Oh my god. Yeah. All right.
Now is where I see Chicago. Once again, they could go pick a quarterback, which I think is probably where you guys are going to take this direction. Be like, "Oh, Kyle Trask," but I see them taking Samuel Cosme, offensive tackle out of Texas.
I also have offensive tackle, Alex Leatherwood.
Okay, I have him coming up.
Hey.
I picked Kyle Trask. I'll
Of
get
course
two
you did.
picks. I'll get 2 picks out of the way right now. 20 and 24. Pittsburgh and Chicago. They're both going to pick a quarterback.
Okay.
They're either going to pick Kyle Trask or Mac Jones and flip. That's
Peter
what I think.
having neither of them. I think they're both going to free agency for quarterback.
You never know. But
Wait, who?
That's just what I had.
I had them
Who?
both going. I had them both
Steelers
going.
picking Mac Jones at 24.
I had
I
them
don't
both
think
going
so.
for.
I don't think
We'll
so.
get for the next pick at 21. I had Mac Jones going to Indy.
I had him too. Indy.
Come on. Come on.
Okay. All right. I'll let it slide.
I think that's a good spot for like a Stafford.
I think Stafford's going to go there.
Yeah,
But
I think so too.
They could still pick Mac Jones and bring in Stafford.
Yeah, you never know. I wouldn't do that.
Wait, what?
I'm not saying I would, but I think if they pick Mac Stafford, I think they have to go skill because they're ready to win now.
So
Yeah, and also I think they got to replace T.Y. Hilton because I think he's a free agent. Trying to
so
find someone.
I think he's going to resign.
so I
he
would
could.
go to the path of what you guys said, and I think they would either get Stafford or get a quarterback somehow in free agency or whatever. So I chose the route of they don't have enough weapons. Rashad Bateman, Minnesota.
Okay.
I was thinking potential. He was like a number 2 in my opinion. I'm dead serious. I was looking at Rashad Bateman.
Okay.
But
Now
yeah.
at 22, I'm thinking if I'm Tennessee, I'm not finagling my offense too much. You have your weapons there. You have your quarterback, right? I'm looking at defense.
Oh yeah.
So you have a couple guys on the linebackers. I want a DB, and I'm going to take J.C. Horn out of South Carolina.
Okay.
That's the way I look at it.
Okay. They need to get to the quarterback. I see them picking Gregory Rousseau.
That's what I had.
Oh my god.
That's it. I said they need to get to the quarterback more, and so they need to pick him.
Damn, you guys. I'm not saying you guys are.
Did we just become best friends?
Well, we already were, but
Oh yeah.
Damn. Okay. Now, Jets at 23. You need a skill position. There's two guys I would pick if I was the Jets. Okay. I was going to think of going Travis Etienne, but I'm thinking you can get him falling into the second round. Okay. I'm saying you can get him at number 3 in the second round. So I'm not picking him. I'm taking Kadarius Toney, wide receiver out of Florida, and give my possibly Sam Darnold, possibly another guy, a receiver to throw the ball to.
Okay. I also said receiver. I see him picking a Terrence Marshall Jr. Oh my god.
I was actually looking at him too, but I was like, I don't. That's
this
hysterical.
man right here, Angelos Flores is cultured, man. This man is.
Oh my god. This is
You guys
too
are like
good.
the same brain. But now,
Pretty
at
much.
24, Tev already explained. I think you said you took Mac Jones for the Steelers.
Yeah, so that's what I kind of figured.
I took-
Me too.
Mac Jones, no, Mac Jones has that nice kind of Big Ben like esque. So I think this is a good spot for
He's
him.
got the gut for sure.
I know a rumor was Darnold. Darnold sucks. he's like really bad.
You talking about Sam Darnold to the Steelers? Or are you talking about someone?
That's the rumor that's been going around. Like
What other Darnold do you know that's rumored to go to the Steelers?
I don't know.
no, Travis Darno, the catcher from.
Yeah. He sucks.
But he became good in
Yeah, but then he became good
Atlanta.
when he got, to Atlanta.
But he's not on the Mets, that's all.
Just relax.
I hate you.
But I had to take Alex Leatherwood out of Alabama, another offensive lineman.
I
Because
see him
whatever
picking offensive
quarterback-
line as well.
But
Good logic.
me.
Going away with.
but I see them bringing either a quarterback.
And Marquis Pouncey.
I see them possibly doing both, taking quarterback in a later round and also bringing a free agent. So
Okay.
I see them wanting to have some form of protection. They have the skill positions. They need a tight end because what's his name absolutely sucks. But
Eric Ebron.
Eric Ebron is abysmal.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, I had him picking Jalen Mayfield from Michigan, offensive
Okay.
tackle, linebacker,
Okay,
whatever.
similar thinking. Okay, now for 25, I remember who said Tev he picked, but I think Jacksonville is going to. This is who I'm thinking they're going to pick. Right, this is not who I'd pick if it was them. I think they're going to take Trevon Moehrig. I don't know how to say his name correctly. Safety out of TCU. I just see them trying to go for defense, trying to hit big. They missed those defensive days. They had those DBs in 2018. I think there's a lot of other spots in New Jersey. I think they more specifically need an offensive lineman. That's who, if I was them, I would take. But do I think they're going to take one? No.
I had them picking offensive lineman. I had them picking Liam Eichenberg from Notre Dame.
I don't
So
think.
I had them picking Elijah Vera Tucker from USC. Same thought process. Got to protect Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Now Cleveland at 26. I went with a bit of a weird one. I think he's a good player, but I say they add another outside linebacker, another edge guy. You have Myles Garrett already. Get a little bit of that extra other side guy, and I took Aziz Akulari out of Georgia. I'm trying to be careful with that last name.
Appreciate it, kid. I had them going defensive as well, but I think they need some more help at the cornerback position. I see him picking a J.C. Horn.
Okay, I like that.
I think he's going to be a solid player.
I think if I'm them, they take DB. I would take actually now that I'm re-looking at this, I would take who I had the previous pick. If he's there, Trevon Moehrig, I want him. They need him. I mean, their safety. What's his name? Is just who's the worst safety in the league? It was atrocious. Their DBs were abysmal.
Wait,
Forgetting his name now. Who's the guy? I know you know the names.
Kindred?
No, he was a
Is
safety.
it Damaris Randall?
No, I'm gonna look it up right now. But he was
Safety.
he was the worst safety in the league.
Andrew Sendejo?
Sendejo. Thank you. He was atrocious. It was like Swiss cheese. Couldn't make a stop. They have no other DBs, so he's gonna get cut.
And Grant Delpit got injured too.
They're gonna have to bring in a safety. I don't think that's where they go with this pick. Maybe going later. Hopefully they get if someone falls, but we'll see. Once again,
Yeah,
maybe I forget the name of the one quarterback. I was looking at him earlier. There's one guy. He's a bit of a slower corner. I could see them moving him to safety. The name once again is off the top of my head. That it'll come to me.
From Sean Wade
I think it might be Wade.
from Ohio State.
Yes. That's a guy. I remember I was looking at this earlier. I could see him making the transition to safety. I don't know if he can keep up with some of these receivers.
Well, he couldn't keep up with Devontae Smith.
That's what I'm saying. Devontae Smith is he is phenomenal. Don't get me wrong. You're going to need to cover a lot of fast guys in the NFL. This is the real deal now. He was getting burned by no-name receivers at times.
Who?
I chose Jeremiah Usu Koromora. So, I kind of figured they just need extra depth with linebacker. I think they should go safety here, but there's just no safeties that are that good for this.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking.
So, all right, next pick, Ravens.
Joseph Osai, edge, Texas.
I had Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
I had Nick Bolton, linebacker.
Okay.
All same concept, linebacker, edge. It's
There's really not much to talk about. They need help on defense.
And then now the Saints, it's another spot that's going to be in an absolute shitstorm when it comes to cap. They're going to need I don't think they're going to be able to get anyone in free agency. So they're going to have to they're going to have James as their quarterback. So I don't think they're going to take a quarterback here. See them addressing a little bit of defense. That could be able to re-sign a lot of guys. I'm going Nick Bolton, linebacker out of Missouri here.
Oh, so we had the same thought process. I had Zaven Collins, linebacker out of Tulsa.
Okay. Oh, my God.
I had Zaven Collins as well. I had Zaven Collins too.
You guys are something else.
This is way too good.
29 Packers. Who'd we pick?
I was very stuck right here because I think they should take D-line or linebacker personally. But they're going to have to give Rodgers something. I would like ETN here, but I don't think they're going to take ETN because they're going to have to bring in AJ Dillon and they have Williams. So they're going to keep those guys in the backfield. I don't think they take a run back here. I think they go with a receiver to kind of give somebody to Aaron Rodgers to be kind of hush him a little bit too because he's real pissed. And I think they take Rashad Bateman here from Minnesota. Receiver.
Yeah. Linebacker. Nick Bolton. They haven't replaced Blake Martinez.
Which again, that was my thought process too, and I think it just turns down to availability. Same thing.
Yeah.
However, I don't know how they let him go. But I had Kadarius Toney from Florida.
Mm-hmm. And also, thank you Green Bay for Blake Martinez. He's an absolute dog. Love him.
Facts.
Now,
Buffalo Bills.
Now at 30, I have them taking a tackle to kind of fit in with the whole offensive line. I have Elijah Vera Tucker.
Yeah, I also have them picking an offensive lineman, Tevin Jenkins from Oklahoma State.
Listen, a lot of us all have a lot of offensive linemen going off the board at the beginning, and they never end up getting picked. It's amazing because a lot of these offensive linemen either fall or they don't have that great, but there's a lot of teams that need protection. It's kind of crazy.
So I've been saying this for forever. Travis Etienne. I think it would just be perfect for them.
Yeah.
Pass catching, can run, can catch, can do it all basically. Singletary and Yeldon.
Not doing it.
And neither is Moss. So I think Etienne's going to go in there. And
I mean, when's the last real good running back they've had? LaShawn McCoy for a year?
Well, not Frank Gore. Oh my God, I'm stupid. Fred Taylor? Was it Fred Taylor that was there?
Fred Jackson.
Spiller.
Fred Jackson.
Marshawn
Lynch.
I would.
Well, no, remember
that was a while
punch,
ago.
Remember the 1-2 punch with Fred Jackson and CJ Spiller, which
That's
actually
true.
was good. It was actually,
that was what years? I'm trying to remember. I picked CJ Spiller off of wires in fantasy.
2010, 2011.
That was like Madden 25, so like 2010.
Yeah, I remember he just broke. Fred Jackson was the surefire starter. CJ Spiller just came out of nowhere and took over the entire offense. We'll see if Fred Jackson was hurt. But
so
anyways.
Tampa. Oh, sorry. I was just saying Tampa Bay. Who you guys got?
I have Jason Owe, edge out of Penn State. I know you don't like him too much. You think he's ass, but I mean, you have all the weapons in the world on offense. You don't need anybody else there. The only thing you could take is an offensive lineman, which I could see probably one of you guys went that way. But I say you go defense and get another edge guy.
Toast.
I went them going defensive line, Christian Barmore from
Okay.
Alabama.
I had them taking Jalen Mayfield, offensive tackle, Michigan. Gotta get that Michigan link, you know.
Oh
Go
my
Big
God.
Blue.
Jesus Christ.
All right,
Oh, yeah,
Big
true.
Blue.
But now, Kansas City. The one thing, this is another team where the only offensive position you could ever possibly draft is offensive line because you don't need anybody else.
Yo, Alex
And-
Leatherwood, gang.
Oh my God. But I took defense. I went cornerback with Tyson Campbell out of Georgia.
I see them saying, fuck you, fuck everyone, and pick Rashad Bateman because fuck you.
Can you say that again?
I honestly think they just see it like, oh, Bateman, why not? And
Why?
fuck you.
They have like 7 receivers.
Rashad Bateman, fuck you.
Because it's just
Because-
it's just an
Because they don't
absolute pick.
care.
They don't care.
Exactly. They picked Clyde Edwards-Helaire. They didn't have to pick him, but they picked him.
Williams was awesome. He didn't even
Exactly.
get the field this year.
Exactly.
I mean, and
and
LaShawn McCoy back there now.
yeah, but the thing is, like, they don't really have a Rashad Bateman receiver.
Oh, really? They don't have Rashad Bateman?
First of all, shut up for 5 seconds, please, will you? Like, they don't have a receiver like him. They're all fast vertical guys. This guy's gonna be a possession catch receiver. You know, just mix it up.
They have no need for a possession catch receiver.
Exactly, and that's why they're gonna pick him.
What?
Dude,
I see what you're saying.
First off, Bagnotti, get out of here. Me and Tev had this connection. Like,
Okay,
who
Chris,
are you?
Offensive tackle.
You took Leatherwood, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good for you.